Hey guys, in my today's video, I'm going to take you through the con call summary of Aditya Vision Limited after their Q3 results for FY26. So, what I have done is like I have written down the notes, which I will go through it so that I don't miss out on any points and we cover all the important points, right? So, when the management started the call, before they even went into the numbers, they dwelled back on the Q1 FY26. The reason is that they wanted to let everyone know that the Q1 FY26 sales, which grew only by 5%, was an outlier. And what actually happened is because of the weather and early monsoons, the expectation of the sales which was supposed to be done did not happen. Because we need to understand that in the electronic retailing industry, Q1 is one of the strongest because that's where we have the highest summer, and that's where most of especially the cooling products, from refrigerators to ACs, are sold the most. And obviously the expectation for this company also was that in Q1 their numbers would be quite good. But because the monsoon came early and the weather was not as expected, and it was one of the weakest summers as per the management in several decades. And because of what which happened, the number of ACs that they were expecting to sell was quite did not happen, neither the product, and due to which the inventory level went up high and their margins got impacted. But even through that, the management said that they were able to maintain their profit. And they confirmed that from the Q2 onwards, the demands got normalized and people started buying the products, and especially after the GST cuts and reform, right? And if you look at their numbers in Q3 FY26, their revenue increased by almost 28% to 649 crores from last year, and PAT was up by 18% to 27 crores. And as they recently moved into the bigger cities of UP, especially in Lucknow, they had to spend uh, quite a huge amount on the advertisements, promotion, and everything, due to which the EBITDA margin as well as the PAT margin was slightly subdued by around 42 points and 47 points. uh, Otherwise, all look good. And management also confirmed one thing, that they have in Q3 increased the inventory levels compared to the previous quarters. They said if you look at the balance sheet, you might see the inventory level quite high. And the main reason that they gave for this is that the OEMs, right, they have given lot of discounts on the room air conditioners. And because the company has seen this opportunity, and they have ensured they load up on the inventory so that they have enough air conditioners, at a obviously low cost, which they can sell it during the upcoming Q1 quarter. And the reason, see, any company, especially the OEMs, will not sell their product at a cheaper rate, right? So, what was the reason that they were ready to sell these air conditioners at a discount? The reason is because of the changes in B energy efficiency reform. So, it is actually B is Bureau of, I'll just let you know, I had done the research, is the Bureau of Energy Bureau of Energy Efficiency, which is under the Ministry of Power in India. So what they do, right? They give guidance to the companies how to rate their products, especially the ratings. 3-star rating for electricity, 4-star or 5-star. So you might have bought, TVs, refrigerators, ACs, and you might have seen you know, they are given ratings, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, and 5-star. The higher the stars are, the more efficient they are. So what has happened? The regulations have become more stringent, and because of that, the 5 stars AC now going forward will be rated as 4-star and 4-star as 3 stars. And because of that, the OEMs wanted to clear up the stock before the changes happen, so they have given it at a higher discount to the company, and that is the reason why they have built this inventory. And in terms of stores opening, they had opened 4 new stores in the Q3 quarters, taking their total store count to 192, and they are planning to have around 200 stores, the count of stores as 200 by the end of FY26. And in terms of the contribution of sales as per the region, in Q3, Bihar contributed to 75% of the revenue, because that's where this company started from, and that's where their major presence is at this point of time. UP contributed to 30%, Jharkhand around 30%. And that's where the management is, trying to push more into UP to, uh, reduce the reliance on Bihar for the overall revenue, but as well as increase the overall revenue. The analysts who were there asking questions, they asked them what happened due to because of any chip issues. Was there any slowdown in demand for laptops or phones and everything? Management confirmed that there were no changes. The demand is still high, and the global chip issues had not impacted their deals at all. And at the same time, they confirmed that in Q3, uh, if we take as per the division of the products which was sold much, washing machine and panel televisions category grew by 30%, AC grew by 22% YOY, and mobile grew by around 20%. And in terms of growth, management said that they are planning in this year, in 2026, in the later part, that they're going to enter the state of Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh. And their plan is that in Chhattisgarh, they're going to enter around 8 to 10 cities where most of the affluent people live who are able to buy these kinds of product. And in MP, even though being a much bigger state, their plan is to target the main 15 cities where they have done their analysis and they believe that they're going to get most of their sales for that. And when they gave these plans, the one of the person on the con call asked the question, "What? Because you are expanding so aggressively in these two states, will there be any impact in their growth which they are doing in UP?" They said management confirmed that there will be no impact on their growth plans which are there for UP. So they are going to grow simultaneously, and which is actually a good thing, right? Because sometimes when a company is trying to expand in one area, they try to uh, how to say, put less concentration on the current areas, but management has confirmed they're going to be concentrating on both the market simultaneously, and they're going to grow together. And in terms of their same store sales growth, it has been around 17%, which is quite good. And the management said that in the past 3 years, they have opened close to 96 stores, and not all of the stores are contributing completely. And the main reason is why, because for these stores, it takes on an average around 3 years to mature, which means that they are completely efficient. The revenue is increasing. The same store sales growth are increasing, and they believe that the stores which they have opened in the past 3 years, which are going to get mature in the coming quarters and in the coming years, will significantly contribute to the overall revenue, and because of which the profitability should not have any impact. And the other thing that they said, that they are very bullish on the UP market, and the reason is why currently they are on the eastern part of UP, and they want to go to the western part of the UP. And the management said that because that is the area where wealthy segment of the society live over there, and they are not worried about the competition at all. They are saying that the plans that they have, the policies that they have for the customers, the payment plans and everything, they are quite good, and they will be able to face the competition and grow well. And in terms of the capex, when the question was asked on in terms of capex, are they going to raise any money via taking a huge debt or through any fundraising? Management said that they are confident that whatever the company is earning right now, it will be sufficient, and max to max, or what they will require is a small loan, which will they'll take from the local bank. And their guidance is to add another 30 stores for the next year. I know so if you take it, it's close to around 15 to 20% in terms of the store growth. That management is confident that overall they'll grow by around 25%, and they strive to grow faster than that. And at the same time, for this year, they have increased their guidance from 20% to 25%. So overall, if we look at the things are improving for this company, and they are hoping that this Q1 would be a coming Q1 would be much better than the last year, which was an exception. So let's see how things goes. We'll keep an eye, and I'll keep you posted. Thank you, and God bless you.